Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. So tonight, I am super excited. It's about to go down at 8 p.m. I'm going to be teaching over 200 startup entrepreneurs just like yourself, aspiring entrepreneurs, even some of them who haven't started their business yet, how to get money to invest in their business. And this morning, we talked about why it was so critical and important to have this revenue to invest in your business so that regardless of what's going on with the government, regardless of what's going on with the economy, regardless of what's going on in the world, you still have the money you need to take care of your family the right way. And a lot of you, a whole lot of you are literally tripping over dollars to get to nickels and dimes. So, Coach, what do you mean by that? I mean that you're doing all these extracurricular things, and there's tens of thousands of dollars that are just sitting around, and you don't know what you don't know. So you're going to a job, busting your butt. You're sacrificing in your business. You're trying to do everything all by yourself. You're trying to do everything with minimal advertising, minimal technology, and minimal marketing. And there's just so much money available to help you in your business. I know I'm taking advantage of it. So you're about to see me running ads on Facebook, YouTube, Google, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, because I'm leveraging this money that I'm getting for sources that is not earmarked for anything else to be able to go and build my brand to epic proportions. So tonight, if you've not yet registered, make sure you go to www.blackgirlprofits.com. If you look on the page, we're giving you a jump start. We're giving you a list of 20 grants that every Black woman should not only know about, but that you need to be applying for annually. I tell people, and I don't know what makes you or what lets you let people talk you out of applying for grant money. Hey, Quad Clothing, what makes you let people talk you out of getting in line for these opportunities, or what makes you miss these deadlines, or not have these presentations ready, or not being able to, or willing to film these videos. So tonight we're going to be talking about the expansiveness of how much revenue is out there. And I just want to give you guys a couple of reminders so that you don't be like, OMG, coach, I missed it. DMing me. What do I need to do? Girl, I already told you. Now, y'all know that, let's just be honest. Don't you hate when people do you like that? You go out of your way to make sure people are informed, and you let everybody know. And the day after, somebody be in your inbox like, "Oh, coach, I missed it." Girl, you better stop missing out on these. Hey, one of these, you better stop missing out on these opportunities to get your bread. So, look, if I'm telling you, you need to make, hey, Cherry Pie, welcome back. You need to make sure that you tell at least 3 or 4 people. I was talking to my mentor this morning, and we were talking about culturally, why do we struggle so much economically? And it's because we don't share the word about we don't share the word about opportunities. And one of the things that I told her is that fear impacts everybody. You just got to be afraid of the right things. And I'm more afraid of having to work for somebody else. I'm more afraid of not having the things necessary to take care of my family. I'm more afraid of having to tell my children no to an opportunity than I am of this mysterious boogeyman that may or may not impact me. So, if as long as you stay afraid of the right things, as long as you stay afraid of the right things, hey Tiffany, then you won't go wrong. Some of y'all been kicking over bags of money for years, and it's money right there at your feet, and you don't realize it. Because here's the thing, you don't know what you don't know, and you can't see what you can't see. And there's possibly and probably somebody else in the world that sees your greatness, that sees your gifts, that sees your ability to be able to generate revenue. And if you never invest to get the vision from that person, you'll never have it. You're just too close. I tell people all the time, if you could have done it by yourself, you would have done it by now. And there's just so much opportunity, and it's not getting smaller. That's the crazy thing, is that the pool of revenue is getting bigger. More grants are becoming available. More sponsorship is becoming available. More business incubators are opening up. More. And you've got to make that choice. Do I want to be? And somebody told me this. I saw somebody else say this. By the beginning of the year, you need to choose you a community. Doesn't have to be my community, but you cannot be out there by yourself, because community is where the messaging is going to come in at. Community is where you're going to learn about the opportunities. Community is that place where you're not going to get left behind. So if you don't have an online community, I invite you to join mine. I invite you to find one, but you need to find somewhere where you're investing in the knowledge that you receive. Every group is not created equal. I'm going to repeat that again. If you're in a free group, hello? You're going to get free information. And I'm going to tell you the truth. There is some good information in some of those free groups. But if you don't know what you're doing, how do you determine what's the good information and what's not? How do you determine how to implement, how to execute this information? You know, a little bit of information is a dangerous thing in the wrong hands. And I was telling them this morning that while you chasing funnels and lead magnets and all of these things, and you don't even know how to build basic community, while you're doing all this extracurricular technology and you don't know how to get your branding right, or your brand voices off, or you don't have the products and services priced correctly. There is a right and a wrong order. There is an order of operations to things. And until you allow yourself to understand that there's somebody somewhere that knows slightly more about generating money than you, that there's somebody somewhere that knows slightly more about how to you to get your next level than you, and that there is, like I said, so much revenue floating around that it doesn't make sense. So make sure that you go to www.blackgirlprofits.com, download that list of 20 grants that every Black woman should know about, and apply for annually, and be ready tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's invite only. If you don't have an invite, you got to go to that link. Make sure you're ready to catch everything. I am going to be live, but you don't want to miss a thing. And you want to make sure you get a recording the next day, because I'm about to tell you about so much revenue, so much opportunity that it's going to blow your mind. As a matter of fact, speaking of opportunity, I'm going to make this announcement soon about this award that they contacted me Monday to let me know that I was receiving. And so in the awards, they're going to ask each entrepreneur a question. And my question is, what are you most grateful for in this moment in time right now? And my answer is opportunity. My answer is endless, ongoing, no limit, no holds bars. Hey, boss business babe, opportunity. Do you know what that means? That means that nobody can set your profit ceiling. That means that the sky is the limit. That as much money as you can figure out how to generate, you can generate. There's no rules. There are no laws. There's nobody standing in your way except for the person that you wake up with and the person that you go to bed with. Outside of that, we live in a free commerce society. That means everybody under the sound of my voice has an opportunity to be millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires. But first of all, you got to recognize it for yourself. And second of all, you got to be willing to risk and willing to sow the time, the inclination, the money, the strategy. You got to be willing to do all of that. The same way you work hard for other people, you got to be willing to dig your heels in and work that hard for yourself. So if you haven't already gone to www.blackgirlprofits.com and downloaded the list of 20 grants, it's free. The list of 20 grants that every Black woman should know about and apply for annually. You need to do so right now and tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is your first warning shot. So don't nobody inbox me tomorrow like, ooh, coach, I forgot. Ooh, coach, I didn't know. Hey, Dr. Glasgow. It's www.blackgirlprofits.com. Jessica, I saw your information. I was just getting ready to inbox you that same thing. So, guys, don't get left behind. There's too much revenue. There's too much opportunity. There's too much of a chance for you to really build your life and live your life at the next level without having to sacrifice. There's some sacrifice that's required, but not the level of sacrifice that we've been given, that we've been doing for the last, 400 years. Not that level. I don't want to work like that no more. I don't want to have to give it all just to get a little something. If I'm going to sacrifice it all, I want to walk away with a wop. I want to walk away with a knot. I want to walk away with a stack. I do. So I hope to see you guys there. I'll come one more time and give you guys a warning shot. But invite your friends, text your girlfriends, let them know, if nothing else, to grab that copy of 20 grants. And I will see you guys at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you're ready, okay? Talk to you soon.